Hey guys, it's Pico here, and today I'm going to show you a small glitch in the Lost Archive DLC for Assassin's Creed Revelations, where you can skip the animus testing sequence for the Press 1 Vidic trophy, which is a thing at the end of the level where you just have to fall through a small sequence of like a lot of obstacles, and if you hit any of them, then you die immediately, and to get the trophy you have to do that entire sequence without dying. And it's really hard, and I've had a lot of trouble with it, so I just decided to see if there's a way to skip it, and there was, so I'm recording a video of it just to show you guys for people who don't know. So what you have to do is at the beginning of the level, which is level 4, you have to get into this corner and use the updraft to place blocks that will float upwards. And while you're in this small hole, you have to make sure that you're holding forwards on the stick or the movement or whatever, and it's a weird because you have to hold forward to push yourself backwards, and you have to like push yourself backwards out of the wall, but you have to hold forwards to do it, which is kind of confusing. So then eventually we're going to be forced out of bounds by going through the wall once all these blocks finish pushing us out, and then we fall down into a huge abyss. And I just place a block just to make sure I don't die from fall damage, just to make sure I'm okay and just don't die, because the trophy requires not dying, so I just want to make sure I don't die and fail getting the trophy. And if you do die, you have to redo this entire level again, which is why this glitch is really helpful, because the animus testing sequence is right at the end of the level, so if you have to do the entire level again just to get another retry at the trophy, it's kind of annoying. So I'm just trying to make sure where I'm going, because this huge abyss is just one color, so it's kind of hard and confusing to figure out where you are. And I just look up periodically just to make sure I know where I am and make sure I know where I'm going, which is at the gate at the end of the level. And you don't actually have to go back in bounds to get the trophy, you just have to like touch the barrier or the invisible wall that's around the end of the level. Just at least for me, I just had to touch the invisible barrier just to get the trophy to happen. So I don't think you have to like fully go back in bounds, but you can if you try hard enough. I think you have to get on top of you have to somehow get above like the rafters that are above the door. And it's kind of weird to get back in bounds because sometimes you try to like force yourself through the wall and it doesn't work, and other times in other parts of the wall it does, so it's kind of inconsistent. And if you saw another video of mine, which I think was like Assassin's Creed glitches or whatever, I showed another clip of this where I just randomly clipped out of bounds for no reason, which was an entirely different level that's still in the Lost Archive DLC, so I don't know how that happened there, but this glitch I did on purpose, just because I wanted to skip the animus testing sequence to easily get this trophy, because I've had so much trouble with it before. And I think this works on all versions of the game, like any copy, like PS3, PS4, Xbox 360, Xbox One, PC, I think. So it should work on any version or copy of the game. But I'm doing this on PS4 because otherwise I would have no way to record it. But anyway, you just have to make sure you're getting up to this section right here, which is where the end of the level is, and the spinning blocks are the things you have to avoid while you're falling down the shaft if you're doing this level normally. And even if you're not going for the trophy, you can just do this anytime you want, just to skip this entire level. But if you're doing that just to skip the level and you're playing this for your first time, that won't be helpful, because you need to collect the data fragments to actually finish the DLC fully, because then you're just stuck in that loop forever, and you have to break the loop by getting the collectibles. So if you've already broken the loop before and actually finished the DLC, you can just skip this entire level. But you can also just fast travel to any level anyway, so I want to see why that matters. But I just do this for the trophy, and just to use the ramp blocks just to climb upwards. Because when I first fell down out of the wall, it made me fall down really far, and the level was really far away. The end of the level was really far away, so I had to climb up and really go like pretty far away from where I was at the start. So then you just have to keep repeatedly placing these blocks just to get up to the level, or the door at the end of the level. And it's kind of interesting seeing like all the other parts of the level from the outside of it, because I don't really do a lot of out of bounds glitches in games, mostly because I don't know how to do them or like how to make them activate. But like seeing things out of bounds is just like really interesting, and seeing how the game works, and seeing how like things like clip out of bounds or like hidden out of bounds before they get activated by the player. It's pretty interesting, and we're almost to the end of the level, so once I touch these, you won't see the trophy pop because it doesn't do that when you're recording a video on PS4. But trust me, this does work, and it did give me the trophy when I did it. So I hope you guys enjoyed that small video, and also just be sure to not fall down too far like I did. But I hope you guys enjoyed this small glitch that you can do if you want to get this trophy easily. So thanks for watching.